Bowl. Often overlooked in the pantheon of great rivalries, but this has always been fierce, and both of these teams know if they survive and advance from here, a host of opportunities lie ahead. Welcome to Vaught Hemming. The number 22 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land. David Paul again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Rebels will kick it off to get us underway. At the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So LSU's offense will get the football first. Ole Miss really put it on the Bayou Bengals the last time these two met, and anytime you take a rival behind the woodshed like that, it feels good.
It feels good, and they loved every second of it. And I think it was taunting. It was all of the goodness that is college football. And, Jesse, I got a feeling LSU, they remember that feeling really well.
I think they remember it really well. That felt like hotty toddy, gosh almighty, that was bad. I mean, it reverberated not just in the SEC, all across college football. Ole Miss made a point. LSU is going to have to play much better in this one.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rebels offense will go to work for the first time. He leaves it with his back. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
Your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rebels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Surging forward on the sneak.
Guys, you just say Magnolia Bowl like it sounds elegant and pristine and reserved.
And Ole Miss and LSU, anything but charges of clock malfeasance, downright cheating back in the old days just to get a leg up in this rivalry game.
It feels like they've been playing this game since the Louisiana Purchase and Napoleonic Law. They've been playing it forever down south in an area of the country where sometimes it just feels like it matters more. I can't wait to see what happens today.
And I love what Reese says, like cheating. Yeah, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. And both these schools, obviously, so closely connected. Games are usually really, really good. A ton of talent on the field. Big bragging rights on the line.
Third and short from the 49 is this four-down territory. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Shakes off the defender. Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide open downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well-earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud. Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Pace. Got his man quickly. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Line getting set on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Trying play action. Grab near the marker. It's Armour. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking for a gap. It's Harper. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Caught near the sticks. It's Harper. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. And the Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Finley. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is in...
There he goes! We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
The Rebels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off play action on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The play action fake. Under fire. Finds a man on the right. Bounced off his feet. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. fights off the defender. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Ole Miss! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs. Down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking for a man. It's Pace. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Looking to the big tight end. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. He wants to throw it again. He's got him this time. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. And now on second down for this offense. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. Hauls it in. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Dropping back, it's Pace. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Second and goal coming up. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they're trying to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers or go pick route, trying to get my guy open.
It's third and goal and third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8.
You know, these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Defense was locked in. Nice job on the third and goal.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's going for it all. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. So now it's second and long. Gives it on the option. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, we could be shaping up for one memorable finish in this Magnolia Bowl. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the
and that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football away, because not only are you getting it picked off, but he's returning it now down close to your goal line and setting his offense up in great field position.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And here comes the field goal unit. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Complete in the middle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. 1st down, 10 yards to go. They're going to run it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Now the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. To throw, it's Pace. Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Harper. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
Hold on.
So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going to take a shot. Catch inside the 25. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? LSU right back to the line. They'll leave it with him. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge all week long. They knew that they had...
Touchdown, Tigers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? The mantra is Week 12 performance. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. 5 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Off play action. Fires left. He's got it. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Find some fresh air. Breaks into the open. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock.
Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Rebels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, Texas and Texas A&M have been going at it today, and we finally have a winner. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Illegal blocking back.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw. It's Pace. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Going to swing it on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Armour. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Pocket breaking down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Pace. Working the middle. It's complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man. It's Harper. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Looking to convert, LSU comes to the line on 4th. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a 1st down.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense.